it's Jackie Lee, creator of the Year Awards Book Club. And it appears there is a little confusion about how this whole book club thing works. So I thought I'd take a minute today and clarify. So in the beginning, back in January of 2016, I created this book challenge for myself. I wanted to read different books. I wanted to choose books that I might not otherwise choose to read this year. And so I created a list of words, and each week I would pick the word and I would find a book that was relevant in some way for me. And I would read it. And it was really fun, and I realized, oh gosh, this would be way more fun if I had friends doing it with me. So I invited some people to do it, and some said yes and some said no. And the people who said no really were already involved in a book challenge, and so they didn't want to take on another one. So we got to thinking and decided, well, gosh, if it was a book club, a little more low-key, people wouldn't feel so pressured to read a book every single week and follow the list exactly as it was written. So that's how it went from challenge to book club. And I'll tell you, I'm enjoying the book club part way more than the challenge because it was starting to feel a little pressure filled. But here's how it works though. You can get the list of words that I created by joining the book club, and it's in our private online group. You can print it out. I keep mine on my desk so I know what I'm doing every week. And then you can choose a book. And this is where it kind of goes into two different levels that I see. I mean, there's probably an infinite way you can do this because luckily we're still at the beginning, and unlike most things in my life, I haven't had the opportunity yet to create a profound measure of rules, let's say, around this thing to make sure I'm doing it right. So we're still pretty rule-free around here. So there's a couple ways that I see this going for people. One, it's just an opportunity to choose different books by choosing a book that somehow relates to this word. Now, it can be a word in the title. It can be the meaning behind the book. It can be something a character goes through in the book. Anything in any way that you see it relating to the word totally works. The second way that I see it, and the way that it's going for me now, is that not only am I choosing books I may not have read or chosen before or even noticed before, but I'm taking it one step further to create a space for exploration. The last couple years I've been doing quite a bit of personal exploration, and so this is kind of one step further for me. So not only am I choosing a book that is related to the word in some way, shape, or form, but I'm also taking the week to look at that word and what it means to me and how it shows up in my world and what it looks like in my life. And so the book club now provides a place where we can talk about books, but we can also talk about our journey of personal exploration. And if a private but public group is not really your cup of tea, hang in there because I'm in the process of creating a journal/workbook type thing where you can have your private exploration on paper, which I really love. And again, I created it because I really wanted it. So I'm assuming that other people will love it as well. So that is in the works and should be done here shortly. So I hope this clarifies. There's no rules. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You can follow along in the order that I'm going, or you can pick a word that stands out for you in your week. Whatever you want to do is perfectly fine. And if you're following along with me and you don't have time to be digging through Amazon for hours like I do every week over the weekend, I will suggest some books that will fit the word that I've chosen for the week. So if you want to follow along with me, that's great. I'll share some recommendations with you. On Mondays, I share the book that I've chosen to read, and Fridays, I share the review of the book that I read the week. So there's really no right or wrong way to do it. Whatever feels good for you and whatever feels right for you is perfect. So I hope this clarifies how the book club works a little bit. And if you haven't joined us yet, you totally should. There'll be a link down below where you can go to put your email in, and you will get my recommended book list on Mondays, as well as a reminder of what the word is for the week and some other fun little goodies that I've created for the book club members. So I hope to see you in the book club. Happy reading.